Here, I'll come in and talk to you in a minute, okay?
Okay.
But I just want to introduce myself, not to scare you or make you paranoid or anything, but I'm Chris Baggett, and this is Terry Hardy.
How do you do, sir?
Obviously, we're all involved in this.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Hey,
it's a big deal.
this is the one you need to talk to.
So, okay, is he ready for me?
Yeah.
You want me to talk to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a little bored.
Make a smiley face, huh?
No, actually, I started thinking of the movie My Bloody Valentine.
Hey, and again, man, we appreciate you coming in.
Or anything to help. Anything at all.
Just trying to get some things cleared up.
Told you. Longhorns.
Hey, bud. Gators look good on top of that.
Oh, no. I'm except for my Longhorns now.
Brandon, you drove your truck down here. Is that yours?
Yes, sir. That's my truck.
Cool. And you know you can leave any time, right?
Mm-hmm.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
What we're doing, we got the door closed in case, there's, as you know, there's other people in and out.
Yeah.
Just for privacy only. And if you feel like you want to leave, you're free to leave at any time. Okay?
I'm here until justice is found.
Well, hopefully we're on the right track. We talked lengthy last night, about different situations here. You assisted in trying to, identify the car, vehicle, and working with helping us with the video and everything. What we got, we picked up. I just want you to look at this, and is that pretty much the thing?
Yeah, that's the vehicle. That's the one I saw from the video.
That's the video at your house?
Mm-hmm.
Your mom and dad's house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Told you the windows were blacked out.
You did say that, didn't you?
I pay attention to detail. I went to that military school.
Okay, let's move. There's some things you said last night that I think we might have missed. And we've been working on this since you and I and Bobby talked last night. You went one grade here in Escambia County. I think you said Tate High School. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then you transferred. You left the state, correct?
Yes, sir.
And went to a military
Yes, sir.
academy. And where was that at?
Salina, Kansas.
Okay, that was out of high school.
Yes, it was a high school.
Okay, you how many years did you go there?
I was there until I graduated.
So we're talking 3 years.
3 years.
Okay. And what did you do after you graduated high school?
I went to college. I went to Wentworth Military Academy in
Where's that located?
Lexington, Missouri.
Missouri. Okay.
But I was there maybe 3 months, and I didn't like it. So I asked my dad if it was okay for me to come home. And if he'd be mad at me, he goes, "No, if that college isn't for you, just come home, go to PJC." So I came home after that.
When did you come home? Come back to the house?
Let's see, I went up there in August, September, October. I was home for Christmas.
This past Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of dropped out up there, correct?
Yes, sir, I did.
Is there a reason you didn't tell us that last time?
No reason. I was just kind of didn't really think about it. I mean, I wasn't there very long, so.
Let me ask you this so we get everything right. Let's go back over last night again. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Let me slow this down. We need to record this again, okay? This conversation. You have a problem with that?
No, sir.
But you want to
Yeah,
figure out?
I'll do it. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I forgot. I just saw it sitting there and just thought about it.
Let me get this thing working. Let's see. Okay, and again, I'm investigator guy, so and investigator Watts, you know both of us, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is gonna be involved in case number 09017-289. It's a death investigation, and we're here with Justin Billings. Is that right? State your name first.
My name is Justin Lloyd Billings.
Okay. And I won't make you spell it again, because I know it's getting kind of repetitive, isn't it?
A little bit, sir.
Okay, and we're here at the Sheriff's Office, and today is the 10th of July, 2009, and this will be our second interview with Justin. All right, and again, so we get all the facts, and this is what happens, so you're not uncomfortable. As the case goes on, and we'll have to talk to you more, we learn different things.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So we have to come back to you and ask you questions that we didn't know to ask you the first time.
Right.
Does that make any sense?
Makes perfect
So
sense.
don't feel uncomfortable.
I don't, sir.
And again, I want to make sure you know you came here on your own free will,
Yes, sir.
and you can leave
Yes,
at
sir.
any time. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So at any time you want to, you can leave and step out.
Yes, sir.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So and on that note, let's get started again, and let's start again.
Let's swear that,
Oh yeah. Do you swear everything you're about to tell us is the truth and nothing but the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's start again on Thursday night,
Yes, sir.
the 9th. You and Greg were together?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I guess let's start there.
Uh,
You all together all day?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
start at the beginning of the day. I'm talking about from 8 a.m.
we didn't wake up until about 10.
Where were y'all at?
At his parents' house. We were house sitting because his parents were out of town.
Okay.
We were house sitting, got up around 10, went over to his grandparents' house, borrowed the vehicle because he had some job applications that he wanted to apply for.
Borrowed what vehicle?
Ford Explorer,
What color?
like a dark maroon color.
Is it their parents?
It's his grandparents.
Okay.
We borrowed it. We went directly to the mall, and he applied at 2 or 3 stores there. Then we went to the Nissan dealership. He applied there. We started looking around at cars. We were there for a while looking at the new Nissan GTR. And then we went back to his grandparents' house, dropped the vehicle off, went back over to his parents' house, watched a movie, got a call from his grandparents saying, dinner's ready, come on over and eat.
What movie did y'all watch?
I Am Legend or Bangkok. We've watched so many movies that day.
Can't remember what?
That I don't know. Like we watched movies because it'd be storming days. So it's
Okay.
either I Am Legend or Bangkok Dangerous.
And where y'all were watching these movies at?
Inside his parents' house.
Parents' house?
His parents' house. And then we got the call from his grandparents saying dinner's ready. So
About what time was that, do you think?
5:30.
About 5:30?
Yeah.
Y'all went over to eat?
Yes.
Okay.
So we went over there, we ate. We were there for a good while. I mean, 'cause we stopped and we were eating, we were talking about the military, talking about me going in, talking about Greg going in. So we were there for a while. And then after we got done eating, we went back over towards Greg's parents' house. Got the call from my sister saying that I need to go back to my parents' house. Something's wrong, to get there as fast as I can. So we're heading that way. Halfway there, we got a call from April's, and she's crying and screaming hysterically. I couldn't understand her. I asked her what's wrong. She said there's something wrong with your parents or something. So I hung up the phone with her and I continued driving. I got there were cops everywhere. I drove all the way down, got out, and I went to go towards the house, and one of the sheriffs said, "You can't go in there. You have to stay out here." So I was out there with with them, with April, Ashley, Blue, April, Greg, James, Lisa, James, Robbie, and little James. And then we were told that we had to go in April's house, and then we waited. They called me to go check the camera.
That's where I made contact with you.
Yes, sir.
And you said, and you advised that you knew how to run the cameras.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you saying you got to Greg's house, Greg's grandparents' house about 5:30?
Yes, sir.
What was the approximate time y'all left from there?
I have no clue, sir. We didn't look at the time. I know by the time we were heading back over to Greg's parents' house, I got the phone call, and
While you were walking over there?
yes. So I got the phone call, and it was about 7:51 when I got the phone call.
Did you tell his grandparents y'all were leaving?
Yeah, we helped clean up. We did dishes.
No, I mean when you got the phone call.
No, we just up and left. Because when someone says you need to get to your parents'
Who
house,
called you the first time?
Ashley,
And then April?
April called me halfway when I was halfway there.
Okay.
Yeah. When someone says something's wrong or get to my house, my parents' house, that normally means someone's hurt or.
Then the red vehicle driving crazy was like at Muldoon and Mobile. Or Millview.
Yeah.
Right in that area.
Yes, sir.
You noticed that vehicle.
Yes.
Do you remember what type of vehicle it was?
I really don't know. Sorry. I just.
So y'all didn't stop anywhere. Y'all went straight to your place.
Yes, sir.
So that's the way y'all came out when you left Greg's house?
We came out. His house was on Muldoon. We had Softly Field. We took left on Softly Field. Went down to Blue Angel. Took a right on Blue Angel. Went on to that whatever that road is, the side road.
Yeah, Millview.
Millview to cut across to Mobile, and then straight to my parents' house.
And then everything else that happened. You made contact with me.
Yes, sir.
Or I made contact with you at April's.
Yes, sir.
And then you advised
That I
you
knew
knew
how
how
to
to run the video system.
Yes, sir.
And you helped us change cameras, correct? 'Cause
Yes,
you
sir.
told me about the front yard.
Yes, sir.
And at that time we noticed the vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Is that the same vehicle that we noticed?
Yes, sir. That is.
But at that time we didn't see it on color, right?
No, sir.
It was on the black and white.
Yes, sir.
So we really didn't even know what type it was, couldn't tell.
Yes, sir.
Is that, am I right so far?
Yes, sir.
But you, if I'm not mistaken, Greg, you knew it was a Dodge.
I could tell from the body that it was a Dodge. I've been around cars my whole life. I've studied cars. I know what the Dodge.
What type of Dodge, body style is that?
With that body style or with any Dodge?
Well, this particular vehicle.
Well, the front end is flatter than a Ford and a Chevy. And a Chevy would have a giant bow tie right there. And Ford would have a circle.
It's like, let's say for example, F-150, that's got a Dodge what? What would that be? I mean,
If Ford had an F-150, that right there is a Dodge 3500. That's what it looks like to me. For Ford, that'd be a Ford F-350.
right. Well, who drives that kind of van?
And you see vans similar to that are white for church or
Who do you know that drives a van like that? Or who do you know you've seen in a van like that?
no one. The only van that I know is my mom's personal white Chevy 3500, which was in the back.
I mean, you even told me that the windows were blacked out without it being on color. Remember that?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you're pretty good at describing that thing. Let me ask you this. While we were in the house, and going through the video to get to the vehicle, when we were getting to the front yard camera, did you ever see any video of any of the incident?
Of what happened to my father?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, I did.
What'd you see?
I saw 3 men come in through the door closest to the laundry room. I saw my dad go down, and then they dragged him to his room.
Who'd you see that with? Because it wasn't with me.
No, it was the other guy that you told me to stay with. I don't remember his name.
What did he look like?
He was wearing a yellow shirt last night. Had
Big,
stripes.
big, small?
He was shorter than I was.
Was he working with you on the
Yes, sir.
surveillance?
Black hair?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's the one that was working on the cameras.
He was up. I was showing him how to do it that way.
Okay, so while you were with him, you saw all that?
Yes, sir.
And what did you see again?
I saw 3 men come in through the door closest to the laundry room. I saw my dad standing, say, "This is the couch." My dad was right here. I saw him go down right here, and then they came over and they dragged him to his room.
All 3 of them?
No, just 2 of them. I don't know where the 3rd one went.
You don't have no idea?
I couldn't watch anymore.
Did you see anything else of it?
No, sir.
Was it after that we found the van? Came into the van or before?
After. The first time I went up there to show y'all, that's when I saw what happened to my father, and then I left, and then y'all asked me back up there to change different camera views and to show y'all.
Because you knew how to work the system very well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then, okay. So that's pretty much that end of that night, right?
Yes, sir.
And where did you go home that last night? Where did you go to sleep, I mean?
We went to Greg's parents' friends. His name is Dan. We felt safer there because there was 2 adults. It wasn't just me and Greg at his parents' house.
How long have you known Greg?
Since 6th grade.
Oh, so y'all been friends for a while.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you make any phone calls to anybody that wasn't family last night? And told them what happened?
No, I had family calling me all night though.
Okay, did you make a phone call to, I don't know if you told her your girlfriend, but you're supposed to go out with her,
Camry?
Camber.
I called her when I was at my parents' house. Because we were supposed to meet up and I was calling her telling her that I couldn't meet up because something had happened to my parents.
That's what she said.
And she's like, "Alright, just call me when you get a chance or whenever you when you're able to speak again."
Okay.
And I haven't talked to her since.
You didn't call her a second time, or she didn't call you to check on you?
She called to check on me again.
Was it that night or today?
It was that night.
What was said then?
She asked, because her mom had just found out, and her mom was in the background crying, asking if I was okay, and she just wanted to make sure that I was okay. What was going to happen to the kids.
Did you tell her what was happening?
I told her that if anything, Ashley would get custody of the kids since she was the oldest.
No, did you tell her anything about the incident?
Not that I recall.
You didn't tell her that your mom and dad had been shot?
I might have. I really don't remember.
Did you tell her that the safe had been taken?
No, because I didn't know if it was gone or not. I didn't know anything about the safes until someone kept asking me what was in the contents of the safe.
Do you know that?
I knew there was paperwork, jewelry, and prescriptions of my sister who died in August. That's all I know that was in there.
They hadn't got rid of them yet?
It's sentimental. My mom wouldn't have gotten rid of it. My mom has everything of my sister Nikki's.
That's pretty tough on the family.
It was the 3rd one that we had to put down, that we had to bury, so it was especially, and it was my mom's biological daughter, so it was even harder.
She had a hard time with that, I guess.
Very hard time. We all did.
Okay, so today, is that pretty much the end of that day, or am I missing something?
That's pretty much the end of that day.
Okay. And you don't remember telling Cambray anything about the incident?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay. So then today, I had to call you, and we had to take care of the dogs.
Yes,
The
sir.
dogs were, they were working the crime scene, and they were
Freaking out.
freaking out.
Yeah.
And you took care of that for us?
Yes, sir. I got the dogs where I'm staying at right now.
And where are you staying?
At my sister's fiance's house.
Okay. All right. Now today, do you have a girlfriend or an ex-girlfriend? Something happened today when you talked to her? Did you learn something?
No.
Huh?
I have an ex ex-girlfriend, but I haven't talked to her since me and her broke up.
What's her name?
Patricia?
You didn't talk to her
No.
last night, or y'all weren't in contact last night or today at all?
No. The only calls I've been answering are family and all that.
You hadn't talked to her at all?
No. Me and her are, we broke up on bad terms, so.
You know who she's seeing now?
Is she
Have you
seeing-
talked
is
to
she
him?
seeing anybody?
I don't know. I really don't know. The last I heard from Greg is that she works at McDonald's.
Patricia? Was that her name, Patricia?
Patricia.
You talked to Patricia's mama?
I saw her because we went to Waffle House this morning, and then afterwards we went to Walgreens, and her mom works at Walgreens,
I see.
and we bought the paper because I walked in and I saw the paper and I saw my mom and dad on it, and I grabbed it, and she came up and she hugged me and said, "I'm so sorry." That was it,
That was all that was said?
pretty much, because she was working and can't really talk much when you're working.
This Patricia's mom was working there.
Yes.
Okay.
No, you know how important it is when we're asking these questions, because we're not saying you've done anything, but to help us solve this thing, you know how important it is
Oh, yes, sir, I know.
for honesty.
Oh, 100%, sir.
And you understand most of the time when him or I ask you a question, we probably know the answer.
Yes, sir.
Especially if you're big on CSI and all that, like you said.
Oh, yes, sir. I
Uh,
know.
So then why would we ask you if you talked to her?
Just seeing if I have or haven't.
Don't you think we know the answer to that?
You probably do.
So what do you think that we know?
That I didn't.
Did you text her?
I text her. I didn't talk to her.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know I had to be that specific.
Yeah, she texted
Because
me.
we can play games like this all night. No, because I can get silly.
No,
Because I don't think that's funny at all.
no, she did text me and asked me if everything was okay.
Why wouldn't you tell me that when I asked you?
You asked if I talked to her. I didn't talk to her.
Why
I
wouldn't you
text
say?
her.
Why wouldn't you say that then? And I'm not getting in your, I'm not busting your chops, man. But you got to help us.
I know, sir.
If I'm here trying to work with you and we're trying to take care of see who killed your mother and father,
Yes, sir.
right, or executed them,
Yes, sir.
why when I ask you that question, why wouldn't you say, well, no, but I text her? Okay, during them texts, then what did you learn?
That she had found out from the news, and she was wondering if I was okay. What was going to happen with the kids?
Right. See, that's not that hard.
Right.
You see what I mean about playing games?
Yes, sir.
I mean, and now you're all upset with me because your demeanor's changed.
Yes, sir.
You know, and I'm upset because I don't understand the reasoning for that. But that's okay. We'll keep going. Honest mistake, okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's just stay on track.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because we don't need to go that route. All right. So you talked to her and you text her,
Yes, sir. I text her.
and that's not a problem. We don't care if you talk to her.
Yes, sir.
And during them texts, what's happened?
She was just worried about what was going to happen with the kids. Because when we dated,
Yeah, y'all were close.
she hung out with the kids. We took them, to the movies, to the Beulah Sausage Festival. So her concern was what's going to happen with the kids. And I told her Ashley's probably going to get custody of her, of all of them, or most of them, I think. And then I haven't heard after that. I haven't texted her.
Nothing else happened?
No.
She never told you that she was pregnant?
She said that she might be. She didn't say she was.
When I say nothing else happened, you didn't think that was important?
Well, when she said she thought she'd been pregnant before, and
I see.
she wasn't, so I didn't take anything
I got you.
because
She play games or something like that?
yeah,
Okay. I mean, some women are crazy like that, you know?
yeah, and I didn't think anything of it because she said she was pregnant before when we were dating, and she took the test and she wasn't, and then she said it again right before we broke up, and she went to go get blood test on that one, and she wasn't, so that's strike two. I mean,
So then when she told you today, it didn't even mean nothing to
No.
you? Okay. Well, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
To me, that would be a big event, but now I understand. It's the third time, so it didn't mean that much to you.
Right.
Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And you never talked to her on the phone?
No, I did not.
Actually speak to her?
No, I
all
didn't.
the time. What about her mother? You talked to her mother?
I talked to her mom.
This afternoon? This afternoon?
Yeah.
What was that conversation about?
She was worried. She was wanting to know how I was holding up, if she could do anything to help, or if I needed anything to call her or to come find her or whatever. And I talked to her older sister, Karen, because she called me and told me if you just need to talk or cry or a shoulder to talk to or whatever, just to call her and let her know. And
So they generally care for you,
yes,
that family.
yes, sir.
Did you ever mention to them that you thought that you were a target?
I told him that why would you just stop, and unless something happened that we could all be targets. My whole family could be a target. And they're like, well, don't you need to just like stay around police? And I'm like, the police are doing the best they can. I mean they can't have cops at every house that all my brothers and us are at, so.
Did you tell them you were worried about their safety too?
I told them I might have been a little worried because I don't know what's going on. I know if someone knew that me and her were together, I didn't know if they knew what she looked like or whatever. So
Why would you be a target? Or would it, a hit taken out on you, or you know?
And like I said, listen, before you answer that, think about everything you can think about, because if it's something that you're scared to tell us, or if you're scared of somebody, let us help you. But if you can remember anything or if you know anything, we need to know so we can work it, okay?
yes, sir.
So try the best you can, and for some reason you said that,
Yes, sir.
so and that's why you're here today.
Yes, sir.
We're showing you these photos, making sure this is right, and I think he's got a person you're going to show him before we leave, and try to figure that out, because if you think that,
Yeah.
if you're scared to tell us, we want to know
No,
so we can try to work it.
When I talked to my sister today, I realized that the only reason why I thought I was a target is because I knew there was a guy named Cab that double-crossed my dad with car business or something. And I know him and my dad got into a big argument, and I was there when it happened.
You were?
I was,
When did the argument take place?
about a year ago, I think. I don't know.
You saying an argument? What was it? Threats made? Or?
No, just that my dad was disappointed in him for stealing from him. I mean, he said if you needed money, you could have just asked. You didn't have to steal it from me. And Cab just stormed out. And after that, that's all I know.
Who's that?
It's Cab.
That's Cam?
That's Cab.
That's who your daddy's having the problems with?
Yeah.
Is there any kind of lawsuit against this man?
I think my dad was trying to sue him for theft or something. That's all.
Are they partners, or your dad this man? Or
They were, because they used to sell cars down to Mexico and all that.
Okay,
He
and
was a translator and salesman.
what do you mean by translator?
He spoke Spanish.
Oh, okay. And for the record, just because we're on tape here, so everybody knows, this is the Cab.
Yes, that is Cab.
Okay, and for the record, he's identifying Henry Campbell Tice. It's a photo that we showed him. Okay.
I got one more, and we're gonna get back. We got a call this evening about a van that was located up there in Baldwin County, been abandoned. This dude here, that's the registered owner of that particular red-colored van, Dodge. Does that picture ring a bell?
No, sir, it doesn't.
You've never seen this guy before?
No, sir.
You never seen him with your dad or anything like that?
No, sir.
dad ever mention anybody by the name of Hartsfield?
Not around me.
Last name of Hartsfield?
Not around me.
You don't know him at all.
No, sir, I do not.
That's what we're trying to do, just get everything on track and figure out what in the world's going on.
Yes, sir.
And you're sure there's nobody you're worried about?
No, sir.
And there, I mean, hopefully there's some reason you think you're a target.
Well, I mean, I don't know what Cab was. I didn't know Cab at all. I just met him once when I got back from St. John's my junior year. My dad said, "This is Cab. He's been working with us for some years, and I've never met him before." And then I was there with that argument, and then that's all I know about Cab.
Okay. Justin, this is not really our first rodeo, okay?
Yes, sir.
I've been doing this 27 years.
Yes, sir.
There is no reason in the world that I can see that you could be intimidated by this man or afraid of this man if you tell him your dad and he just had words about your dad being upset and ripping him off. That wouldn't upset me. That wouldn't make me feel like I was going to be targeted for some heinous crime that took place last night at your house. There's more to it that's got you believing. And like I said, I think you want to be honest with us, but I think you're afraid to be honest with us because you know more than what you're really saying. We're not after you, but we cannot help you if you sit here and try to play us for fools. And I really believe you want to be straight up with us, but you're afraid to take that first step. This wouldn't intimidate me to go around telling people that we're targets. That wouldn't intimidate. Just because him and your dad's had a disagreement about some money, why should that intimidate you? Or why should that scare you? Why would you think he's gonna put a damn contract out on you?
Because when it first happened, he just up and vanished and not being able to be found, and then this happening, the only person that would have a grudge against my dad would have been him that I know of.
Well, who's got a grudge against you?
I don't know. I mean, there could have been a lot of people. I mean, I helped my dad repo cars. There could be a lot of people that have grudges against me because of just that. And there's no telling how many people he knows or whatnot. So I've come to realize when I was growing up that even the smallest little things, no matter what it is, can escalate into big. So I always expect the worst out of everything.
I'm just going to throw this out here. Did you tell Patricia's mom that you had to pay $35 to save her?
$3,500.
$3,500? To keep her safe? Yes, sir, I did. I did say that. And that's what we're saying. Who is after you?
Tyson's not after you.
Help us. Help us help you.
Justin, we can't sit here and help you. We can't help your mom and dad, okay?
Yes, sir.
If you sit here and bullshit us all night. We've been working from the time that we got that call last night, trying to put the pieces of this puzzle together.
Yes, sir.
If you're not worried about yourself, think about your mom and dad.
Yes, sir.
We're the only one that's going to be able to talk for them now,
Yes,
okay?
sir.
So now, let's get back to where we was at. Why did you tell her that?
Because I wanted her to feel closure. The reason why I think someone's got a hit after me is I'm scared of him. I really couldn't tell you why. Once I was dismissed from my parents' house, I made calls to friends. I've got friends that know people that know people. I asked them, does anyone know of anything going down with robberies, murders, hits, anything in Pensacola, Florida?
What? Hold on now. I don't understand what you just said. Run that by me again.
When I left my parents' house last night,
Okay, I'm with you.
I called friends to see if they found anything out, if they knew anything about anything of gang-related, people want money, people wanted someone dead, if they knew anything that involved 3 men with a red van in Pensacola, Florida. So I've been trying to do this on my own, trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, that's what we're saying. It's not working out too well for you, is it?
All I got so far from a friend is that it's 3 men from Colorado.
Who told you that?
One of my friends from Colorado. He has a rat that's part of a gang. He said that there was a hit somewhere in Florida that fit the description that I gave him.
Well, why would a gang come after your mom and dad?
I don't know.
How would a gang know where your mom and dad left?
That's
Bullshit, Justin. That's not gonna fly.
That's the truth. Because I called my friend Walter Brown, who lives in Colorado Springs. He has friends that are gang members in Colorado.
What would make you call somebody in Colorado?
Because he has gang members that all over the United States.
Why would somebody come from Colorado kill your daddy and your mama?
I'm just going on.
Work with us here.
I'm just going on with what people know.
Does your dad sell drugs?
I don't know. I don't know what my dad did in his younger years before I was adopted.
Oh, that wouldn't have nothing to do with his younger years. What does your dad do right now?
He would stay at home most of the time because he was injured.
Sell cars, occasionally.
No.
Finance company, occasionally.
He would go up there to help Ashley
Okay.
with paperwork, and that was it. He doesn't really do anything up there.
All right, so just out of the blue, a gang from Colorado come kill him?
I said that's all I've gotten from my friends.
I mean, be in my spot and his spot, would that make sense to you?
You told me to be completely
I
honest.
know.
I'm being
I
completely
know.
honest.
And I don't mean to bust your chops.
What's the phone number this friend in Colorado? You can show me on that phone where you called your friend from Colorado?
And we're not busting your chops, dude. Just hang with us. We're just tired and frustrated.
You're tired and frustrated. Mm-hmm.
Is this dude here you supposed to call, is he a gangbanger?
No. This was the last time I talked to him. And that's when he told me.
So you talked to him right before we got to you tonight, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on, I gotta get the light back on. Okay, 9:59. What's this? Does he have a phone number? Is that it? 1850? Is that it? That's a local number.
No, that's options 2. That's the number.
Read it out to him.
It's 1-970-216-0551.
And what's his name?
Walter Brown.
And how's he a friend of yours?
We went to St. John's together.
St. John's.
Military school.
And he's got some gang affiliation.
He knows people that are part of gangs.
And so they gonna come down here and put a hit on your daddy.
That's all
Has your daddy been in the car ever to Colorado?
I don't know. I don't know where my dad's been.
Okay. Now who have you pissed off to make somebody want to put a hit on you? Or something that's special to you.
The only people I could have pissed off are repoing cars. That's about it.
Or selling dope too.
Nope.
You don't do the drugs thing?
Nope.
You ever done a drug scene?
Have I ever done drugs?
Yeah, or sold them.
No, never sold them, but I have done them.
Have you told people you used to sell them?
No, people have asked me if I used to sell them, because
And what was your answer?
no.
What about being in a gang? We asked you that last night, didn't we? You ever been in a gang?
Nope.
You ever told anybody you've been in a gang?
Yeah, to make myself look Cool.
Right. Okay. And hey, that's cool. Honesty. I don't have a problem with that. That's what we want, Justin. Because people do that, try to look cool. See, I don't have a problem with you being honest like that. And that's all we're asking you to do right now.
Sir.
I can tell you right now, that number you just gave me, I'm going to call that boy, and he ain't going to tell me what you just said.
He probably won't.
What's he going to tell me y'all talking about?
He probably won't even answer.
You don't think he'll answer?
Probably not.
Listen to me, man, don't get yourself tied up in something you don't need to. Because we don't have no ambitions, okay, of getting you in trouble or harassing you or being mean to you. Neither one of us. We're here to help you. For God's sakes, your parents just got killed. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And I can tell you right now, I respect that and I know where you're at, okay?
Sir.
So we have no reason to try to hurt you or harm you. But there's several things, and like beating around the bush on certain questions, trying to avoid the answer. Why?
Because I feel...
That question about, I'm going to tell you right now, I've done this for a little while too. I know I look like I ain't been here a while, but I have. 8 years. This story with Colorado gang come down here to your dad's not going to fly. Or they come down here because of you?
No.
Okay then. Then neither one of them stories don't fly, right?
Okay, if they come down here to take out your dad and your mom.
I didn't say
Why?
they were
Why?
coming.
But okay, say they
You're
came.
twisting my
No,
story
no,
now.
I'm just saying they came down here.
They said they're coming
on a
to
mission,
Florida.
On a mission. Okay, your boy said come to Florida.
Right,
Or
he
come
didn't
to
say...
Pensacola.
No, he said
You
Florida.
said Pensacola.
No, I
Right?
said Florida.
Okay, but I'm just saying. Okay, why would you have to? Why would you think you'd have to pay them $3,000?
I didn't
to
pay
take your
them.
girlfriend? But that's what you did. You told
No, I said
that woman.
I told her I paid someone.
$3,000 or $3,500 for her daughter's protection.
Right. To give
Who
her...
did you pay that money to?
I didn't pay anyone. I don't even
Then
have that
why
money.
would you say something like
To give her closure.
that? To give who closure?
Trisha's mom.
Did you tell Patricia that? Did you pay for her safety?
No. She might have heard it when because she was right there when I was on the phone with her mom.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm like he just said. That's not really. That don't sound right. You know, I would have a tendency, and I want to believe you more than anything in this world. Especially what you went through last night.
Exactly.
Especially for last night. But I would be more apt to believe that you called your buddy in Colorado to ask if there's a hit on you. That you because you've done something. Your dad's never been to Colorado that you know of. So why would a hit be coming to Florida for him?
Same reason why would a hit be coming for me? I haven't done anything.
I'm asking you to tell me that. But you've been dealing with some people, and you've been running with some people, and you've probably been doing a little bit of extra, stuff that you shouldn't be doing. I'm not the dope cop, bro. I don't give a shit. And I'm not here, and we've been saying 3 or 4 times, we're not here to hurt you. My main mission, I told you last night, is find out who done this to your mom and dad.
Yes, sir.
And done this to your family.
Yes, sir.
That's my main mission. But we cannot do our job right. And the more that we sit here and ask you these questions and you kind of walk around the answer, what do you think that tells us? That you're holding something back on us. Maybe you know something. Maybe you suspect someone. But not necessarily you know. Maybe you suspect who could have done this, and you're just afraid to come out and say it. I was believe you to that point where you want to tell us.
I believe
I
that
believe
too.
you want to tell us, but you just something's here saying I can't. but you want to. And in order for us to expedite things, you're gonna have to step up to the plate.
And
Like I said, when we get all the evidence gathered, and we get all this information put together, when we get ready to go before, and if your name comes up, that this was, this maybe had some knowledge, it's not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be pretty. Please, I'm asking you, please.
And that's what we're doing here tonight, Justin.
We're trying to prevent that.
And we cannot help you, okay? If you got caught up in something bigger than you, right now is the time to tell us so we can help you out. Right now, because a week from now, if we find out something otherwise, this conversation will be totally different. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Right now, we're here, want to help you.
Yes, sir.
Next week, 2 weeks, a year down the road, whatever it may be, because this ain't going away.
No, I know, sir.
And it could be a year down the road or whatever. It will not, it will not be the same situation. Right now, we can work with you. But can't promise you nothing.
But see, this is what it's saying. The ball is in your court.
Absolutely.
We're just waiting on you to pick it up and bring it back down to us. We can't, it's just like I said, I know you, I look in your face right now, bro, you're hurting. I see it. Okay? I see you, I know you're hurting. I know you want to do the right thing, but you don't know if
You're scared.
You're scared. You're concerned about the family, the kids, and I appreciate that. But you holding it back like this, that's not going to get it taken care of. We're the ones that's going to take care of it for you. So I'm begging you, please.
Told you all I know.
Well, I'm trying to find it out hard to believe.
We've done this too long, man.
Do I think you killed your mom and dad? No. No.
Heck no.
Do I think you planned this? No. Do I think you suspect someone? Or maybe have some insight on who did this? Yeah, sure do. Sure do. I believe that.
I don't know anything else. Really honest, I really don't. Believe me.
I want to believe you, Justin.
If I knew more information, I'd be chasing these people down myself.
That's not what you're here for. That's not your job to chase these folks down. I know where you're coming from.
I do feel you.
I probably feel the same way.
You believe me, if I knew any more,
Well, I ain't no problem too. I would feel the same way.
if I knew any more, if I knew who it was or where they're at or anything.
See, and that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid you do know more, and you're trying to take care of it more than we can. And we don't want that happening to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Y'all, your family has had enough crap go on within the last year and a half, 2 years. Please, and he's already told you, and I'll tell you, please let us handle it, and don't put them through no more. Because I'm telling you, we've done this long enough, I can tell you that's not true. Okay? Now the ball's in your court, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave you my card. See that?
Sir.
Cell phone number's on the back.
Sir.
You call me anytime you want to. Okay?
Sir.
And my office number's on the front. Call me or Investigator Watts, okay, if you need something. you don't want to talk to nobody else. If you want to talk to him just by yourself, feel free. If you want to talk to me by myself, feel free. Because I'm telling you, and I know you don't believe us right now because you're kind of mad.
Write that number down, call Ron.
But we're not here to hurt you.
No, by no means.
Sir.
I told you last night we weren't here to hurt you.
Yes, sir.
And I, you know.
But I mean, but this is the truth, and I can promise you this.
What's his name?
Oh, sorry, Walter.
If you don't want to help yourself, we can't help you. But what comes down the pipe after this, you might not have this second chance. Give us a chance to talk for your mom and dad, to speak for your mom and dad. Give us that chance.
Told you everything I know.
You're gonna be all right, man. Cause you know what I know. Cause I've done this long enough. Are you a Christian at all, or do you
Catholic.
believe Catholic? Okay, so you do have faith. So I know you don't do the right thing. I know it. I know that before tomorrow, you're gonna call me and we're gonna get this taken care of, and we're gonna have a rest. We're gonna be able to put somebody in jail. I hope it's tonight. Okay? I hope before you leave here tonight that you're gonna talk to me and tell me what's true and what's going on. And like I said, and he means it, and I mean it, and I'm telling you a fact to your face. Okay? We know you didn't shoot your mom and dad. Have faith in that, okay? But we know that you know more than what you're telling us. We know it. And that's all I can tell you about that. I mean, we just know it. We've done it too long. We've been around. It's all over your face. You want to help us right now. It's all over you, Justin. You're so close. You want some water or something?
No, I'm just ready to go. Just ready to go.
You ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
All right, let me let that. Okay, then I'll turn this thing off, okay?
All right.
At this time, this will end this interview. Because we're not going to keep you here longer than you want to be.
Yes, sir.
We're not like that.
Yes, sir.
And I really do. I know you don't believe me. But, you know, about 3 weeks ago, and I don't even know why I'm telling you this. About 3 weeks ago, I felt my daughter at the bottom of the pool. My 9-year-old. Alright? God blessed me with a second opportunity with her because she was as black as that folder right there. And I had to do CPR on her.
You got her back there, right?
Sure did. And what I'm saying is, where I'm going with this, is unfortunately, you're not going to have that opportunity. Unfortunately. But you do have the opportunity to have justice done and to take care of your mom and dad that way. You've got that opportunity. Alright? And I know you want to go. So let them know, okay?
Yes, sir.
And like I said, please, I'm begging you, and that's all I'm saying, just call us. Because that's what I need you to do. I need you to contact me or him. If you don't feel comfortable with me, if you don't like me, don't call me. Call him. Call Mr. Watts. He's older. I don't know if you like that type of, if you feel more comfortable with him or what. Some people do, some don't. He's more of a father figure. He'd probably help you out with, certain things in life that I hadn't seen or been there yet. If you want to talk to me, you call me anytime you want to. But I'm begging you to call us and let us help you and let us do it right, okay? Don't let us find out 6 months down the road something different. Because eventually, this ain't going away.
Oh, I know.
And eventually all this stuff, because we've got a lot of evidence.
Oh, I know.
And eventually all this stuff is going to start coming in. Okay? And and don't let it come crashing down on you or anybody else. Okay, if something happens and it's a buddy of yours, I know how that goes. But anyways, I'll leave you alone.
Just what's that shoe you wear?
I think in these 13 and a half.
Okay, I think we're gonna finish this up tonight, okay?
Yeah, he
So
said
we-
let's get some sleep.
That we all do, bro. And you know, we
Hey,
can't-
and just so you know, I told him if he don't feel comfortable talking to me, call you.
you got my card, right?
Yes, sir. I still got it. It's in my wallet.
Hang on to it, bro. You know, we come, you know, we got kind of hard tonight.
Look, man,
You know,
I got faith in you. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
there's nothing personal in this, okay? We got a job. We're obligated, you know,
Yes, sir.
to get to the bottom of this. There's nothing personal.
Yes, sir.
I'm not accusing you of anything,
Yes, sir.
but I do feel let down. Like I said, you know, I've been here 26, 27 years, okay? And, you know, I'm a pretty good judgment of people. I don't think you're a bad person, but I think you've got a burden, a big burden that you want to get off your shoulders. You just don't know the right way to do it. Now, you know, and if you go home and you think about it and you sleep on it, tomorrow, Saturday, you call us. We'll come out and talk to you.
Yes, sir.
Because you don't know how bad we want to get to the bottom to find these people that did this.
Yes, sir.
You know, we've been working hard here. We've talked to a lot of people in the past 24 hours.
Yes, sir.
But you know, and it's just like, and I'm not preaching to you anymore. You're a grown man, you know. I got 2 girls your age, man. I would hope if this happened to my 2 girls, they'd do whatever they could to you know, to find the people that did this to me and their mom. And I think you're gonna sit down the road somewhere. You're gonna do the right thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you think about it. No, you know, I'm not saying you did this. I'm not saying you had anything to do with it. But and it's like I said, I think you got some suspicion in this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you know, like I said, we come up, we threw a lot at you tonight,
Yes, sir.
and I hope that didn't shut you off from talking to me again down the road if I have to, you know. Okay? Because what we're doing is trying to, you know, get every bit of information we can get to identify these people. And you know, it's not just you we're coming down hard on. Okay? Once we start, you know, like in baseball, you go through that order, the batting order, first, second, third time, and then you start, the batter starts picking up on it, right? On the pitches, right? That's what's going to happen. You know, but you know, do the right thing.
Sir.
You like I said, you know, I got respect for you. You're planning on going in the military. You know, there's nothing wrong. I respect that. You know, so we're gonna let you get out of here and get you some nice sleep. I'm gonna probably get back with you in the next couple of days. You know, and if you hear anything or something pops in your mind that you can recall, give us a call. Call me. I'm begging you. Call us. Okay?
Sure.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Can I wait just a second?
Have a seat there, man. Don't talk to anybody.
We'll be right with you, dude. Hey, they're still talking to Gray, that's why we're waiting. He's with you, right? Riding?
Yeah.
Look,
You need to go to the bathroom or anything?
yeah. You need to use the bathroom?
No, I need a cigarette.
Okay.
I got a dip, but I ain't got a
My
cigarette.
cigarettes are in my truck.
I'll walk outside with you. You don't wait on Greg?
Yeah, I'm the way out.
Alright, look, here. You know, you've seen cases how everything works, how people always suspect family members.
Mm-hmm.
And what we want to do, we want to try to clear you the best we can. And to do that, and they're going to ask Greg the same thing. So do you mind, so we can eliminate everything, any suspicion, if we go down to your travel trailer and look through there?
What do you
You
mean?
can go with us.
Look through, like.
What? Just go through eliminate you.
I
Go
don't
through
care-
there.
I don't care anymore.
Clothing, guns, grenades, anthrax, shit like that.
I don't care anymore.
What do you mean you don't care anymore? We just, we're just going through the motion, man. We've got to be able to do all this, because it's going to come back later on down the road. Why didn't we do this?
I just want all this to end.
I understand that, man. And so do we. That's why we're trying to do what we're doing. The less we have to talk to you, come back and talk to you, the better. You don't want to see us no more, we want to see you. So if we can go get that taken care of and knocked out, that's one less thing.
You can go. I don't want to be there. I want to be asleep. I want to be left alone.
Is it unlocked?
It's never locked. You can't lock it. The lock's broke on it.
What is it, a travel trailer or a mobile home?
Travel trailer.
And you don't want to go out there with?
No.
We'd rather you go with us, so you don't think we do anything illegal. I'd rather have you with me, because I don't want people saying I've done this or that, or...
Are we going to find anything in that trailer?
A zong.
What's in there?
A zong.
What was that?
It's
What
where
is that?
you smoke like hookah and stuff like out of it.
What the hell's hookah?
You smoke weed out of it?
No, hookah.
What the hell is cooper?
It's like a
Sure.
spice.
Learning something every day.
That's new, I didn't know that shit.
It's a spice.
Oh, okay. When's the last time you lived out there, Justin? In a travel trailer?
About a week and a half, I think.
Where you been staying since?
Greg's house.
Greg?
Do you have a certain room at Greg's?
Hmm?
Do you have a certain room at Greg's that you stay in?
Mm-hmm.
Sleep on the couch? Where you sleep?
In a chair.
Oh,
In a reclinable chair.
I hear it.
It's comfortable. Chair is 55 years old, so it's really broken.
That's broke, soft, cushion, soft, and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Shit, I got one of them to have myself.
Shit, I'm the same way. I'd rather sleep on my couch than my bed. So then you don't want to go with us, but you don't care. Is that true?
Don't care. I mean, you're going to find empty bottles of liquor and shot glasses.
We don't care about
I'm
that.
not worried about all that, bro. All we're trying to do is
Say we've done it,
Pocket knives. I forgot about those.
not worried about those either.
because we don't want to come, them come back a month later and say, well, why didn't y'all do that just because y'all liked him? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
We,
know.
we have to do everything, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
And I know it stinks and doesn't seem fair. I mean, you're going through enough.
Would you be willing, if we could swing it, be willing to meet us out there tomorrow?
No, I'm spending time with my family tomorrow.
Okay, well, I understand that.
I only got to see them for a brief time today.
To the kids,
My two, Matthew and Jacob.
they doing all right?
They seem to be.
You know anything? You know anybody with the initials BJA?
BJA. Nope.
Nobody? Does that sound right?
A street name or
Nah.
nickname, nothing like that?
Mm-hmm.
Know anybody they call VJ?
No. I know a DJ, no BJ.
Who's a DJ?
Just one of Cambry's friends that I met.
How old is he?
I don't know. I just met him. Like I said, his name was DJ, and that was
His
it.
you know his last name?
No, I met him at my friend Gavin's graduation. He was there because he knew people from what is that? West Tech, West.
Yeah, West Florida.
Yeah, that one. He knew people that went to school there.
You got a headache?
Hmm.
You got a headache?
I'm tired.
Well, we'll walk you out in a minute, let you smoke a cigarette. I mean, all we're waiting for is him to finish.
He said his cigarette. Well, his cigarette. The car's in the back parking lot.
Just waiting for your buddy,
Yeah.
so we know kind of try to work out at the same time.
You want us walk him out and get him a cigarette?
Yeah, you want me to get a consent?
Oh, we don't really need one.
Yeah, I'll walk you out and smoke.
Yeah, we might be able to do that. Get one of those consents. Let him say, I'll get it while you're taking him out there.
Okay.
Fine.
I'll leave that here then.